up, Bulldogs? All right, today we're going to be talking about the 4 types of men. What are the 4 types of men? Okay, I have developed a classification system. You're one of these 4 types of men. Which one are you? Let's find out here, right? And so the reason why I've developed this is because I think there's been a lot of confusion really between nice guys and assholes. And a lot of guys think that women are attracted to assholes and they're not attracted to nice guys. And that is true, but it's a false dichotomy thinking that there's only 2 types of men, because there's actually 4 types of men. And what I have done is I have divided up these 2 attributes, these 2 very important attributes that determine what kind of man you are. So there's 2 scales that we're gonna look at here, right? So the first one is whether you care about people, okay? So on one axis is you either care about people or you don't care about people. What does this mean, to care about people? It means that in general, you're a good person. You care about other people's feelings. You care about whether you've harmed someone. You care about other people's success. You know, you have love for them, let's say. If you don't care about other people, you don't care. You're just, it's kind of that whole psychotic, or maybe the tendency to not really care about other people's feelings. Is that it doesn't matter. Like you're treating them like objects. It doesn't matter if you harm people. You're only really caring about yourself. Then the other axis that we have is the caring about what people think and not caring about what people think. And really when I say caring about what people think, it's in parentheses about you, right? So caring what people think about you is how you could conceptualize this. But this means that your internal judgment of yourself is based on the external. So you care if people think highly of you or poorly of you. Those are the 2 quadrants, okay? Or 2 axes. And so from that, we get 4 quadrants, okay? So let's say that you care about people, okay? And you care about what they think about you. What do you think that would make you? So how are you gonna act if you're like that, right? So you're gonna be generally a good person. However, you're probably gonna be a bit of a people pleaser, right? Because you're gonna say, okay, well, I care about people. I don't want this person to be upset with me. I want them to be happy with me. And so that's gonna put you into the nice guy category. Okay, so then we have the next quadrant. So let's say that you don't care about people, but you still care about what people think, right? So this means that you're selfish in the sense that you're not really a good guy, but you do care about what people think about you. So what are you gonna do in that case? You're gonna kind of be a chameleon, right? You're gonna kind of adapt. You're gonna still be a people pleaser, but not because you genuinely want people to like you because you like people, but because you want the fame of it. You want the status of it. You want people to give you things that you want. Maybe you're gonna manipulate people, right? That puts you into the quadrant of narcissist. So that's one category of men is narcissist. Someone who, they don't care about people, but they do care about what people think about them. It's really important to them how they're perceived, right? Again, you can see how that would be a narcissist trait, right? Next, we have you don't care about people and you don't care what they think about you. So think about that. You don't care about people, okay? So you're not really a good guy. You don't care what they think about you either. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna do pretty much whatever you wanna do. You're gonna be, a jerk. You're gonna say what you wanna say, do what you wanna do. It doesn't matter. You're not trying to please anyone. You're just trying to please yourself, but you really don't care if you hurt people in the process of doing that. So that makes you an asshole. So then we've got the last one. This last one would be you care about people and you don't care what they think about you. This is what I call the gentleman. Because what are you gonna do in this case? Well, you're gonna be a generally good person. You're gonna treat people respectfully. You're gonna treat people well, right? You love people. But at the same time, you're not gonna allow people to do things to you that you don't like. You're gonna be using your own self-judgment. You're gonna do the things that you wanna do, but you're not gonna step on people to do it. If people are hurt by what your actions are, that's their responsibility. You're not intentionally going to do things to harm people, and you're not gonna disregard people. You're not gonna put yourself first and do selfish actions, but you are going to do the things that you believe are right, and you're not gonna allow the judgment of other people, even if they disagree with you or they're upset with you, to stop you. They're not gonna guilt you. So that makes you a gentleman. All right, so you gotta be honest with yourself. Which one of the 4 are you? Leave a comment down below, let me know. And again, this requires a lot of honesty. I'm gonna tell you that most of you guys are in the nice guy category. A lot of you guys are in the narcissist category. You think that you're a nice guy, but you're actually a narcissist because you don't actually really care about the people. You care more about what they think about you. Let's be honest here. We've probably all been in some of these quadrants, by the way, okay? I've been in the narcissist category for sure. I've been in the nice guy category. I haven't really been that much in the asshole category, but I like to be in the gentleman category, right? So, and that can change from time to time, but be honest with yourself, right? Some of you guys are assholes. Most aren't. A lot of guys that claim to be assholes are actually narcissists because they like to have people think that they're an asshole, which is they're caring about what people think about them, right? So that if you don't care about people, right, you've already admitted one half of the equation, then you probably fall into the narcissist category, right? An asshole is usually oblivious. He doesn't think he's an asshole, doesn't know, doesn't really care. But gentlemen, that's where we're striving to be. And I hope that most of you guys are on that path of becoming gentlemen. So now let's talk about real quick, why then do women tend to not like nice guys and they do like assholes, right? And how do they feel about narcissists and gentlemen? Well, I'll tell you, women don't like narcissists. They might at first, they might be tricked by a narcissist, and they do like gentlemen. In fact, they like gentlemen the most. In fact, there's very few gentlemen in this world, as you can see why, because it's hard to hold those two things. It's hard to care about people at the same time not caring about what they think about you. That's a tough position to be in, and most men are not able to do that, right? And so the reason why is because the primary factor that's going to attract a woman is going to be your self-sovereignty, meaning, do you care about what other people think about you? If you're a person who cares very much about what other people think about you, you're a pushover, you're a people pleaser, you're someone who a woman sees as weak, and women abhor weakness in a man, right? Because a man's supposed to protect and provide. And so that's why women tend to not like nice guys, even if they're good guys, right? And then again, nice guy gets, narcissist and nice guy, they get grouped together by women because you don't know the difference, because that's an internal thing. You have to know someone's internal motive. So they look the same to a woman in general at first. And so the way that you find a narcissist out from a nice guy is that you reject him. If you reject a narcissist who's posing as a nice guy, he will have a lot of things to say to you. He'll start, suddenly his true colors will emerge and he'll start being mean. You'll see that he doesn't care about people. He only cared about himself, right? So that's, and that's why women are also very cautious of nice guys, because so many nice guys have turned out to be narcissists. And so they kind of despise nice guys. Anyone that's showing that people-pleasing type of behavior, they know that's a red flag, because it could be that he's a narcissist, right? Even though they're not consciously processing this. Then you get on the other side, and why are women so attracted to assholes? Well, it's because these guys, even though they may not care about people, they're trustworthy in the sense that you know that they're acting from their own volition, that they're not trying to manipulate you, they're not trying to get you to like them, because they don't care if you like them or not. They are where they are, they're who they are, okay? And then when we get into the gentleman, again, you can be a gentleman. You don't have to be an asshole. If you start caring about people and you don't care about what they think, then of course a woman likes that. Of course she loves that. That's the golden unicorn of a man that is very hard to find, right? Because that guy is going to treat women with respect, but he has his own boundaries. He has a backbone. He's not going to allow a woman to walk all over him. He's not going to be influenced by what she thinks and trying to please her. So you can trust that man, right? That's the guy to be. So I hope that makes sense, breaking this down for you, and leave a comment down below. Let me know where you are right now. Obviously I want to help all of you guys move over to the gentleman side, right? That's why a lot of the Bulldog mindset is getting rid of the victim mindset. If you want some real help with this in-depth help, Bulldog Mindset membership right now, that's the place to go. If you want one-on-one coaching from me, I do have that as well. You can email me, but Bulldog Mindset membership, I'm telling you, I've got hundreds of lessons. I'm going to be adding more. We're going to go in-depth into a lot of these topics. If you haven't been to one of the Bulldog Mindset live streams every month, it is the best stuff that I ever put out. I'm telling you, you can ask questions to me and directly live, and it is the best, some of the best stuff, honestly. Like the entire price of membership is worth just going to that and getting your question answered there and hearing what other people's questions are and answers, because it's a hell of a time. So I'll see you tomorrow.